Happy Wednesday. It's December 11th. I am Gina Bulow, where I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and welcome. If you guys pop on, say hello, tell me where you're coming from, tell me what you've been up to. We've got a few flurries in the sky today here in Wisconsin. I got lots of things to share with you today, but today's class is the December scrapbook class, and so I've got a snowy fun layout for you today. So we'll start with a few updates while you guys are popping on and saying hello. I'll make sure that I'm up and running here so I can see comments. Okay, so a few things that I have for you today. One, today is the last day of free shipping. So if anyone has an order they want to place, your order has to be $75 or more. For those of you that maybe don't have $75 or more, reach out to me. I can add you to my order today. Otherwise, use the current host code that's pinned at the top of my Facebook page. We also have a new special release DSP that has been put out. It's actually DSP that we previously had, but they've updated it with new colors and things like that. So here is the flyer for that. So we have a 6x6, it's called Shades and Hues, in Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. And it's got, you know, kind of an ombre effect, a little crackle look. Really, really pretty. And then we have Serene Love, which is in Lost Lagoon, Night of Navy, and Old Olive. And it has some basic, you know, looks like stripes and polka dots and things like that on one side, and floral on one. And Refreshed Beauty is Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, and Peach Pie. So I have those three papers are special release, so they've just been released. You can order those now. And then let's talk about the new year. We've got new schedules coming up. Christine will be sending the schedules out in the mail, in the Christmas cards, and I will also have a sheet in there. So there'll be 3 sheets in there. And here is my list of classes for the year. Now, this may change as we move forward. We may need to adjust things, or I may add a class here and there, but this will give you an idea of what to look forward to in the next year. So lots of great classes, both from Christine, Diane. You'll see a spot where Julie Birschbach has. So lots of us on the schedule. So make sure to take a look. Now, many of you have been asking, we've created, I should say Christine mostly did, created this calendar. And this calendar will be available, or is available now, on the Cards by Christine blog. So I'll show you guys where to watch this. Hi, Gail. Hi, Leanne. Gail, you're coming in from Canada, and Mary Novak, welcome, ladies, from Kansas. So I'm going to show you my phone here, and we'll go back to that in a moment. So here I am on the Cards by Christine page. So when you pull up Christine's page, this is what it comes to. Okay, you're going to click over here on the 3 dashes, and you're going to click Resources. And under Resources, you're going to click the Cards by Christine 2025 calendar. Okay? And on there, you'll get a colored thing. This is something you can print at home, and it will show all of the classes and Christine's mailings when she'll be doing those. And so you're going to have multiple of us on here. So you have, in purple will be Christine, Diane will be in blue, I will be in orange. So anything that is orange on the calendar is with me. Julie Birschbach, hers are in green. She's doing a monthly class here in the Hive. And Kelly, the classes that she teaches. And then Rose is in like a pink color for those classes too. So all of that can be located on the Cards by Christine page. Go to the 2025, or I should say, go to resources and then go to the 2025 calendar. And you can print this at home. And that'll give you all the details that you need in the upcoming months too. And always, if you have questions about anything, feel free to reach out to Christine or I or Diane or any one of us, and we will try to get those questions answered for you. I know it seems like a lot possibly going on and things like that, but oops, sorry, I paused myself a little bit here. So lots of ways for you guys to make sure that you guys are up to date on our schedules and stuff. And I am working on things. I'm hoping I have off between the holidays. So I'm hoping to get caught up or kind of get things on a roll for the new year myself. I know I'm kind of slacking on things a little bit. So it's a work in progress and trying to make everything fit in life, and finding that balancing act is a little bit hard for me sometimes. So, and you all know technology and I, well, sometimes we're not friends. So anyways, good morning, Sandy. I hope you're feeling better today. So that's what we have going on as far as like calendars and what you'll see coming up in the new year. Remember, you can register for the Winter Creative Escape. That is January 9th through the 12th. You do need to reach out to Christine for that. So if you have any questions in regards to the Winter Escape, reach out to her for that. And what I have coming up for the month here, I did last week, I did the technique class, and we used the two-tone paper. We made some really great cards. So I still have kits available. If anyone wants a kit yet, I will take orders through Friday. But those kits are pretty much ready to go for those of you who have ordered already. But I do have some kits left, so if anyone would still like a kit, please reach out. The class has 4 cards, $20 plus shipping. And I'll give you guys a sneak peek at those cards here. They're just adorable. And then this was all using the two-tone paper. We did some sanding in here. We created an ombre look. We tore our paper. So different ways to use that paper. Really fun. So I have that. We'll have today's December scrapbook class available till next week, the 18th. Where are we? Yeah, the 18th. Oh my goodness. So here is our layout for today, and you have four 4x6 photos that will go here. Okay, so we'll work on that in a moment. And I also have a lot of stuff going on after Christmas. So I believe Friday the 27th I will be doing an online class with a snow day workshop scrapbook kit. That class you do need to have the kit for. So you do need, and it's a product-based class, so you do need to place a $55 order with me using my current host code. So if you want to get in on that, that includes 6 alternative scrapbook pages, 5 cards, plus you get additional ribbon, gems, die cuts, cardstock, things like that included with it. So I'll be live that day. I believe it's at 1 o'clock for that kit. And then at 4:30, I will be live in the Hive. I won't be live in the Hive. I'll be in person in the Hive at 4:30, and you'll have the option to work on the December scrapbook page. So the class that we're doing today, you can do that in person on Friday the 27th, or you can pick and work on the snow day scrapbook kit. Or if you've got both and you want to work on both of them, you can do that also. So that will be live there. And oh, I forgot my calendar class. So I have a calendar class coming up on Saturday, the 28th of December. You're going to make 2 cards. I showed it in my video last week. A little bit different calendar than what you guys are used to, where you actually get to flip. So there'll be a new scene for each month and a tear-off calendar on the side of it. And that class is $24 plus $6 for shipping. You're going to make 2 calendars. So 1 calendar for you and 1 calendar for for you to share with someone. So we'll have that, and that will be both live. I'll be live at 8 o'clock a.m. for online here, and then in the Hive we're going to start at 10:30. So we'll be in person 10:30 in the Hive, and then on Monday yet I will still have the Morning Create class. So that class we just make 3 beautiful cards, and that cost is $17 plus shipping. So anyways, if you guys want to look ahead and you're looking at, you want to save some shipping and you want to get multiple classes together, let me know. Reach out if you have any questions. I do have the calendar posted online, so you guys can look at that online. I am still working on the snow day kit. I have a few of the layouts done already, so I got to finish that up hopefully today and all of that. So I think that's what I have for you coming up this year. Kind of crazy, like Christmas is 2 weeks away. So is everybody ready for Christmas? Because I am not this year. I'm hoping that some of the stuff I ordered, and I have some more stuff to order, will come in on time so that my kids have Christmas presents. So, yeah, crazy. So, Sandy, I hope you caught that. The class is $24 plus shipping for the calendar class. Okay, so today we are doing the scrapbook page. For December, what you need are 2 pieces of white 12 by 12 cardstock. You need to provide that yourself. I provide everything else, but you do need to provide that yourself. And we're bringing in, I forget what this paper is called. I feel like Winter Meadow or something like that. I'd have to look it up. Sandy, you would like to sign up for the calendar class. I will put you down. And so what you're going to have here are 2 pieces of 3 by 3 or 3 by 12. So you got a 3 by 12 and a 3 by 12. And in the trees, we have 2 by 12 and 2 of those. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to tear these. So for the trees, I'm just going to tear these in half. Okay, I'm going to tear both of these in half. And then for these pieces here, I actually want to tear, I want to have one section a little bit bigger than the other section. So I'm going to take about 1 inch here and tear like so. So you got one that's a little bit thinner and one that's a little bit thicker. And I am going to do the same thing to the other side. Sandy, you just got your Christmas cards in the mail last night. We'll have more things for you. Oh, your Christmas cards done. You got Christmas cards done. Hallelujah. I'm hoping to work on cards sometime in the next week. You guys might receive New Year's cards from me this year. Who knows? So here are my strips. And one's probably a little bit bigger than the other, and that's okay. Or if you want this a little bit more to match, you could, I'm going to just take a little bit more off of this. Oh, I tore it the wrong way, but that's okay. So you're going to have white edge show on one side, and then you're just going to have this torn edge and the DSP on one side. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to put both of these down right away. You're going to take your trees and make sure your trees are facing the right direction. I almost did that when I put mine together. I'm like, why doesn't this look right? So take your trees and put them at the bottom, and I'm only going to adhere glue to the very bottom here. I'm not going to put it on all of the DSP because I'm going to tuck this darker piece into it. Okay, so we have that down. Now I'm going to take my larger Lost Lagoon piece and I'm going to tuck it under here like so, okay? Okay, so we have this down here. Leanne, you haven't started shopping, but just came out of the hospital after heart surgery. Oh my goodness. Your heart was out of rhythm. Well, hopefully you're feeling better and they've got that beating the way it should be. Okay, so our next piece, so your two pieces that you have torn here, one's going to go on top and one's going to go on the bottom. So we're going to put this one up on top. Sandy, you haven't gotten yours in the mail yet. Phew, I'm feeling better when I hear some of you are like, I'm not done, I'm not ready. It snuck up on me again, and I guess that's kind of what happens when you have Thanksgiving late. I feel like we've lost a whole week of being able to prepare with Thanksgiving being so late. Okay, so once again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just adhering the edge here. We're going to take that small piece of Lagoon and tuck it under. I'm going to flip this upside down so I can maybe see things a little bit better. Okay, so this is how we've done both pages, but make sure your trees are going the right direction on both top and the bottom, okay? So we're gonna do this to our next page. I told my kids this weekend, because family really likes to see the photo of the kids, especially family that doesn't get to see us as often. So I try to do a photo of the family. So I'm hoping, I told my family this Saturday, it's photo. Be here, be square. No one's sleeping in. Okay, and then we're gonna take this larger one again. Larger goes on the bottom, smaller goes on the top, or whichever way that you prefer. And then, because when I put my stuff in the albums, I try to put these like side by side. So I will line them up. And I just kind of want to make sure that my strips kind of flow together and not that one is bigger than the other by a lot. Okay, I'm going to flip this over. Do the same thing, make sure my trees are going the same direction as my bottom. Well, Sandy, I'm glad you finally get to go home. I know Sunday you were in the hospital during our team meeting, but you still joined us, so that was so wonderful to have you be able to join us for a little bit anyways. Hopefully you're on the mend and will be feeling better by the time the holidays come around. I'm going to flip this over, make sure everything kind of matches up a little bit. I got a little more on this top, but that's okay. All right, so now our 2 pages are done. Our trees are going in the right directions. So now it's time to kind of put bits and pieces together. And I forgot my 4x6 photos spots, so we're gonna kind of eyeball things. And I did change one thing up, and so tell me what you guys like. I changed the skates in this page to pink versus white, and I just did that because I felt like they kind of blended in with the paper. My options were gray or pink, and I guess we voted for pink just to pull in some of the pink and the red up higher. So that's what we will do here. So we've got our little sled. I just love this sled. We've got a wreath from the reindeer set that we used. Pulling in some snowflakes, a snowman. Oh, I didn't even emboss these either. So these will be embossed in your kit. I just like what the embossing does. It gives them some nice texture to your trees. So we use the plaid folder here, and we use the So Swirly folder on this one. And then we also have some tree stumps for our tree. Separate my pieces maybe a little bit. We got lots of pieces here. Lots of little snowflakes. Okay. So we'll put our sled together here. So what else is everyone, I mean, is everyone ready for Christmas? I mean, some of us are not. Leanne, you're in my corner here. You're not quite ready, so that makes me feel good. Or is everybody like ready to go? I know a lot of people said they're celebrating Christmas already this weekend or next weekend with family. So the sled goes together like this. Okay. We'll bring in our dimensionals for our tree. Has anyone gotten themselves a Christmas gift? I always tell my husband my stamping stuff is my Christmas gift. It keeps me happy. But I'm hoping maybe he'll surprise me with some new lights for my office so I can see a little better while I'm stamping. So I'm just taking my stems here, adding a glue dot to the top of it, and adhering it to the bottom of my tree. we'll place this tree. I'm actually going to tuck it a little bit under, and then this tree will go a little bit lower, still tucked in. And then we have our sled. We'll put some dimensionals on that. How many of you like this sled? I love this sled. I think it's so cool. We've had over the years some of this, like the older sled. One year we had, oh, what was it? It was some skis and some snowshoes, and those were really fun also. And I just tend to like this outdoor winter, the sleds, the skates, the skis, things like that. I would love to decorate an older sled or skis to put out on my front porch. Okay, so we'll tuck this in about here. And then we have our little wreath here. And there's just enough space here to add 2 small glue dots. And then I have a little baby bow that we'll put up top here. Like so. And then we have this snowman. He's adorable. Now, if you don't have this stamp set, you could always draw on your own eyes and nose. So we're going to bring in the snowman and use our Memento ink. And I like to just place my snowman on top and hope for the best, even though I don't think this will be my best, but yeah, he's a little off. Oh, wow. That goes with handmade, right? And we're going to bring in our orange marker here. You can use a blend or your regular Stampin' Blends, or you could use your ink pad with your little Wink of Stella and color in the nose. And we'll pop this up. Mary, you're not ready. You actually had to string your pre-lit tree because the light strings were out. Oh my gosh, how frustrating. I had the same issue. Our tree in our living room, I was putting lights on and I had this whole strand on. So I was like halfway into the tree and all of a sudden the lights went out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then I flicked the strand and everything lit up and I'm like, okay. And then I kept going and it went out again. And I'm like, ugh. So then I took all those lights off the tree and then I got a new set and, or no, I think my husband changed the fuse on it. And he's like, okay, this should work now. And I'm like, ugh, okay. So I get this strand almost on again and it goes out. And I'm like, oh, I hate lights. So in your kit, you have this little DSP polka dot. That's our little hat for our snowman this time. I thought it'd be fun to do a fun hat instead of a black hat. And so I have to take the strand off again. And then he gave me another strand. And we struggled a bit, but we finally got it. But oh, I get the frustration part. It is so frustrating when you get things on and then they don't work. You know, it's one thing, you know, you always test them before you put them on and they're working and they're great. But then when they don't work, when you get things on, it's like, ugh. So yes, I totally understand. I think we can all feel a little bit of Clark Griswold in us coming out, and it finally all works and we get all excited, and but the frustration, it's real. Sandy, thank you for joining me. We'll catch you the next time, okay? Feel better. Okay, so we have this beautiful silver snowflake. I'm gonna grab a glue dot and, yep, I got it. Put that up here at the top of my page. I'm not putting it all the way up, but up higher. Then you have, uh-oh, I'm missing a piece. A little piece of, I'll find it when we're all done. Anyways, so you need a little piece of twine here. We'll just cut some off of this. Like this. I'm going to take my glue dot and place it in the center here. Fold this in half, and I'm just going to place this on top like that. And then we'll bring in our skates. So we have to bring in our little silver pieces for our blades and our peacock shoelaces. So what I do is I just put a little bit of glue, liquid glue, on here like that. Don't want to put too much or you'll have oozing glue out of your shoelaces. Okay. Now we'll adhere the bottom of our skates. Okay. I glue on my fingers. Happens every day. Okay, so now we have our two skates. I'm going to place one down, maybe, with a glue dot. And then we're going to pop the other one up. The other one got stuck to my sweater here. just a little bit lower. There we go. Okay, so we have all of that on. We just need to add our bow. And part of my glue dot is coming through already, so I don't need to add an additional glue dot. Okay, then we can finish up this page with a few snowflakes. So all I do is add a bit of glue at the end of the rope here. And I just put a little dab of glue. And then we have these itty bitty, they almost look like stars. So like I said, you're going to have 2 4x6 photos butt up right to the edge, or you can do whatever you want, but that is how I did this layout. So you're gonna have 2 4x6s going the long way here. I should have brought my take your pick tool, is what I should have brought today. That would have been perfect for these little snowflakes. Okay, so this is page 1. Imagine 2 pictures right here. And then I brought these gems in because I haven't used these yet. These are the pecan pie and clear ribbon adhesive dots. So in this clear ones are some really pretty little silver like tinsel in, and so I thought it was fun to add these. And I'm only going to add a couple. You guys can place them wherever you want, just because I don't have a lot of them right now. Plan to order some more today, but I want to make sure that I have enough for kits. Okay, and then you can add some to your trees. You can lay them out throughout your whole layout. So completely up to you where you want to put them. And like I said, the trees will be embossed in your kit also. Okay, so this is page 1. And like I said, I changed the skates to pink because I think they pop more, but the white ones actually do on the camera look better than they do in person. So anyways, and I just wanted to add some more color to the page. We had a lot of green going on. So here we go. So we got page 1 all complete. And then we'll bring in page 2. Good morning, Polly. Welcome. So for page 2, we have our trees once again. We're going to add our little stems to the bottom. Otherwise, I felt like my trees were just kind of floating on the page. Okay, so you're going to have your 2 trees. We'll set them in like so. Let's see. And then from the Snowy Wonder DSP, I brought in some penguins. And you'll have to fussy cut those, but they're fairly easy to fussy cut. I'll tuck my first tree into my little ledge here. And, oh, guys, I put my glue dots on the wrong side. So we're adding texture to our trees. There we go. So I fussy cut out 2 penguins. Aren't they cute? So I thought they were perfect for our page. So we'll pop them up. So they're out here playing in the snow with us. And then I also brought in the Snow Day stamp set. So there are 2 stamp sets that go with this. So we have Snowy Wonder, and that's where we got our snowman out of. You can make more penguins and add more penguins or snowmen if you have this set. And then I'm bringing in Snow Day. So this stamp set came out with the workshop kit that goes with, that's the Snow Day workshop kit. So this came out with the scrapbook kit, and so I thought I would bring this in because that's add a title to our page this time. So I'm adding Snow Day, which I already put on a block. And we have a strip of white here. I believe this is 1 inch by 6 inches. And we're gonna stamp this in peacock. So there we go. We have a nice title. For our page. And we're just going to take and banner our ends. So I'm just going to make a little slit in the middle, and I'm going to go from corner to corner to the middle. Okay, and I'm actually going to cut a little bit of this off on this side. And then we're going to go in the middle again and go from corner to corner. Okay, so now we have our little title here, and we're going to adhere this to this Puddle Pink label here. But before I do that, I'm going to take this long piece of twine that I have, and I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers like so, and place it like that. And then I'm going to bring in my tear tape and put it in the center. Oops. Like that. We're going to pop up our banner. How many of you are excited to see, I believe next week we get to see the new scrapbook lineup for January. I'm very excited to see that. I did get a sneak peek at one of the kits, and I think that's the kit I'll be using for January. Haven't officially, I don't want to say yes officially that is what we'll be doing in January until I see what else they've got lined up for us. Okay, so now we added that little bit of red and white up through here, and we're gonna put some more dimensionals on our title. And I know some people say, why do you put all these dimensionals on your scrapbook page? Because you put them in a book and it gets flat. And honestly, yes, they get flatter, but they still add dimension to your page. So even though they're in a book, there's still dimension there. So keep that in mind when doing your scrapbook pages, is to remember that you're adding dimension to your pages yet. So, oh, I have to take the backs off, guys. But what they did show us, Polly, I don't know if you saw it, but they have a wildflower birthday, is what it's called, kit coming out, and I'm very excited to play with that. Okay, so we've added our title, we've got some cute little trees and penguins, and now we're just gonna finish up with some snowflakes, and you'll finish up with some gems, put them wherever you want. Used a lot of glue dots today. So we'll put that there. We'll put this one down here. You guys see? Sorry, I keep pulling it down. It's hard to get this whole page in screen here. Place one there and there. And you could always put some on your tree. And I also added some of those gems in the middle of my snowflakes. Okay, so there we go. This is pretty much the two layouts for this month. Now, as far as photos go, this is how I had it set up. So I had 2 4x6s, and then we have 1 3x4. And actually, what I'll do here is I will cut my paper so you guys can actually see what we've got here. So we've got 2 4x6s. We'll do this here. So you're gonna have 2 4x6s that go like this, and they're gonna butt right up to the edge here. And then you've got this 3x4 photo right here. Okay, so that's our second layout. And for layout number 1, it's going to be like that. Okay, so that's how I kind of figured out so what I do is I pulled up my white, I laid out in our scrapbook workshop kits, they send these wonderful little tags here for photos. So I start sticking pages or these photo placement cards onto my page, and then I kind of figure out where I want to put things. So that's a little bit of how I kind of figure out where I'm going to place things as I leave these here, and then I kind of work around them. At first I knew I was going to do 2 little strips here. I put my photos down, and then I worked around my photo place cards. So this is December's class. These kits are available until next week, Wednesday, the 18th. They are $24 plus shipping. Reach out if you would like kits. Also, a few just reminders. We kind of went through all of this already in the beginning of the video, but I will just go through real quick again with a few more things, and then if you guys have any questions, feel free to print those out. Once again, technique class. December's technique class is available through Friday. And we played with the 2-tone cardstock, and we did an ombre look, we did some sanding, we tore our paper, lots of fun things. This class available till Friday the 13th. Ooh, it's Friday the 13th here in December. So class is $20 plus shipping. And then also you guys will be getting your calendars in the mail soon. So we have all of these. So there's 3 pages that they're going to be mailed out, and the 3rd page is mine. So this will give you guys a good idea as what's coming up into the new year. Just note that some of this may change as we need to adjust things or whatever. So Christine's is on here, Diane's are on here, Julie Birchbach's are on here, and also, once again, this calendar is available for you to print at home. It's under the Cards by Christine. We'll get out of this. I'll show you guys once again. cardsbychristine.com. You're going to push the 3 little lines here. You're going to go under Resources. So Resources is the top one here. You're going to click on the second one, Cards by Christine 2025 calendar. There's an in-color version for you to print at home, and it has everything that we have coming up for the year, and it's all color coordinated so you know who goes with what. And you know, I think Chris even has on here when packages will be shipped and things like that. And it's all color coded. Christine's is in purple, Diana's in blue, Kelly is in red, I'm in orange, Rose is in like a rose color, shade green here. This was our original one. So she's in a rose color. So all of that through the year that we have scheduled is on these calendar. It says when swaps are due, all sorts of pertinent information that you're looking for. I believe even like for the team, we have team meetings on here. So everything is right here on this calendar for you to print at home. So once again, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to any of us and we can help answer those questions. Also, one other note, today is the final day for free shipping. If you have a smaller order that doesn't reach the $75, please reach out and I'll be placing my order this afternoon. So if anyone wants to get in on that order and receive free shipping, please let me know. And for those of you who are interested in placing an order, or you know you want to do the Snow Wonder kit class, this is perfect way to place your order. So that class is a $55 order. You get 6 alternative layouts and 5 cards with that. So and that one is a product-based class. So $55 order with that. So today is the perfect day if you think you want to take that class, get that class in, get that order in today while you can get free shipping. And my current host code can always be found at the top of my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Glitter and Ink with Gina. And as always, if you guys have questions, you can send me a message on Facebook. You can email me at ginaalbulo@gmail.com. My current host code is pinned at the top of my Facebook page. And my Facebook page is where I keep everything updated. So make sure you guys like and follow me over there, because that is if I need to change things. Like last week I wasn't, I forget what day it was. Oh, last Saturday I was going to do the calendar class and I wasn't feeling well. So I announced it on my Facebook page. I don't have access to Christine's, stuff. And for me to call her, to have her update it, it's just a lot of work. So Facebook is the place to find all of my information. So, yeah, so make sure you guys like and follow me over there. In the meantime, though, I will not see you guys until after the holidays. So I hope all of you have a safe and wonderful holiday. Travel safe. Enjoy your time with your loved ones. And I just want to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you who show up and watch my lives, or attend an in-person class, or order kits from me, or place orders throughout the year. I have really appreciated all of you, and thank you for joining me on this journey as I learn all sorts of new things, and hopefully I am teaching you all a few tips and tricks along the way. So I will see you right after the holidays. I'll be back on the 27th. But in the meantime, have a very Merry Christmas and stay warm. We're going to be hitting a cold spell, and Deanne is saying that it's -17, and I think that's coming our way for tomorrow. So those of you up here that are going to be hit with the cold blast, stay warm, stay indoors if you can, but have a very Merry Christmas, everyone, and thank you so much.